Good morning. This is Kellerland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A Nobles County, Minnesota Sheriff's deputy is in critical condition following a car crash while on duty. At around 4:30 Sunday afternoon, an SUV was traveling westbound on I-90 when it crashed into Deputy Arnold Waldner's police cruiser.
The driver of the SUV, Teresa Bear from Sioux Falls, sustained non-life-threatening injuries and was taken to a hospital in Laverne. Waldner sustained life-threatening injuries and was taken to Sanford and Worthington, where he remains in critical condition. Waldner has been a deputy with the Nobles County Sheriff's Office for 2 years. A fund has been set up at First State Bank in Worthington. The Wagner Police Department is asking for your help identifying 2 people involved in a robbery. According to a Facebook post, early Monday morning, the 2 broke into a Casey's and caused thousands of dollars in damage. Wagner PD is asking anyone who may recognize the suspects to call them. They remind callers that you can remain anonymous. 3 defendants affiliated with Hibachi Grill and Supreme Buffet in Central Sioux Falls were ordered to be released on personal recognizance bonds Monday. They are accused in federal court papers of harboring people who didn't have permission to be in the country. Court proceedings revealed that investigators discovered $125,000 at the restaurant in recent days. Court documents also say workers were allegedly paid with cash after subtracting the costs of rent and meals in addition to transportation to and from work. Now let's get a check on our morning forecast with meteorologist Scott Munt. A little less windy today, Scott.
Yeah, a little less wind, a little warmer in the temperature department, and a lot more sunshine to go along with everything. Temperatures will be in the 50s and 60s across eastern and central South Dakota. Warmer in the western Kellerland, numbers in the 70s with an increasing southerly wind for Rapid City at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. The Compass Center is joining forces with a coffee shop this month for sexual assault awareness.
Cafe Roastery is hosting hygiene drives at all their locations. They're looking for a variety of full-sized items.
This includes shampoo, deodorant, body wash, those types of things. Feminine hygiene products would be accepted as well. Then we're looking at cleaning supplies and laundry soap, as well as dental care.
Those items will then go to help women in crisis that are being helped by the Compass Center.
The hygiene drives are going through April 21st.
Operation Hope and Caring has been assisting the Title I schools in the Sioux Falls School District since 2017, raising more than $109,000. The principals of the school then use the money to purchase everything from snacks and hygiene items to playground equipment and washers and dryers. Monday night, Levo Credit Union, Air Madness, and Kellerland Media Group presented this year's check to the district at the school board meeting.
Over the last few months, we were able to raise almost $19,000 with the community's help. So that's only $1,000 short, even though we didn't have the storm game to be able to raise funds.
But the owners of the Sioux Falls Storm did donate the use of Air Madness, generating more than half of this year's total donation. If you'd like to learn more about Operation Hope and Caring or make a donation, we provided a link under this story here on Kellerland.com. A new restaurant in Sioux Falls hails from Minneapolis, and it specializes in one thing: egg sandwiches. Egg on a Roll opened in the Bridges at 57th Development last week, and they've already had a strong start, selling over 1,500 sandwiches.
So the sandwiches are just elevated egg sandwiches. And actually we're busier for lunch in Minneapolis than we are for breakfast. And I think we'll see that trend here too. And they're great for breakfast, don't get me wrong, but they're good all day long.
Egg on a Roll is a grab-and-go restaurant concept with options to order online or in store. Follow the link under this story on Kellerland.com to learn more about the restaurant. That's a look at some of our top stories. Now let's get another Check Your Weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, our weather update today should be a nice day to take your lunch, maybe take it outside, perhaps, if you like that type of thing. 50s for temperatures there as we get into the lunch hour. But with lighter winds today and abundant sunshine, it will feel more pleasant, and 60 degrees there late in the day in Sioux Falls. Now, a couple talking points. We do have something to watch here for Thursday. This is the latest Day 3 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, highlighting that slight risk zone that runs south of Sioux Falls, Vermilion included. And honestly, at this point, we'll see where that goes next. It easily could come up up a little farther north. I wouldn't be too surprised at that, as we are looking at this frontal system stalling Thursday afternoon. And if we get just enough humidity ahead of that, we should have enough starch for some storms around. So that's something there to pay attention to. Today's weather, though, by contrast, very quiet. We don't have any real significant systems at all. We've got temperatures into the upper 50s and low 60s east. We're going to hit room temperature close to 72 today in Rapid City. Forecast for tonight will cool off somewhat here, upper 30s and low 40s. But tomorrow, warmer weather draped across the entire region, 70s. Probably embed a few 80s in south central into southwestern South Dakota. And then on Thursday, so what we see here Thursday morning is our frontal boundary stretching from Aberdeen to just east of Chamberlain. Behind that, it's going to be a cooler day on Thursday. Sioux Falls in the southeast will be ahead of that much of the morning. And then, of course, the timing on that's pretty critical to what happens in the afternoon on Thursday, and the collision of air masses could lead to some of those scattered storms. Notice how chilly it is in Rapid City with some snow in the Black Hills. Yes, indeed. As we all know, in April, it's still going to snow once in a while in the Black Hills. And then, of course, Thursday evening, a lot of those storms will be headed east to Sioux Falls. So keep that in mind as we start off Good Friday, too. It looks like a little chilly in the forecast. A mixed bag of upper 40s and low 50s. On Friday afternoon. Highs today, 63 Mitchell, a lot of sun, pretty good, 71 at Valentine. Let's wrap it up with your 7-day forecast, and we'll incorporate that cool down to start off Easter weekend. Right now, we've held highs near 60 on Saturday and on Easter, but the big factor there is that storm system to our south on late Sunday afternoon. If that comes up a little bit closer to Sioux Falls, we could end up a little bit cooler than that. Also, if the system misses us altogether to the south, then we'll end up a little warmer. So jury's still out on that one, and let's keep watching it. Aberdeen in the northeast, the odds of getting impacted by Sunday into Monday, not as high. I think probably as a result, it'll be a little warmer, very comfortable in the 60s for temperatures there on days 6 and 7. Keep in mind, Good Friday, 55, and I think 50s will be pretty common on Friday. That day just looks a little bit cooler on average across South Dakota, including Rapid City and the Black Hills, where we got that pretty good chance of some showers developing Thursday, blended with a little snow. And then, as we get into the weekend, things will moderate. Check out the details online at KETTLELAND.com.